Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is look for the extraordinary in the ordinary. And the first reading is from Everyday Positive Thinking, Louise Hay's book on a culmination of different people. And of course, the one I chose just happened to be Dr. Wayne Dyer, who I like a lot. He said, "Every thought you have impacts you. By shifting in the middle of a weakening thought to one that strengthens you, you raise your energy vibration and strengthen yourself and the immediate energy field." And the next one is also from Dr. Wayne Dyer, from his book, 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace. And this is entitled, Thoughts That Strengthen You. When you shift from a thought that's a very low energy vibration to one of a higher frequency, you go from weak to strong. When your thought is on blaming others, you're weakened. But when you shift to loving and trusting others, you become strong. Your thoughts come with an accompanying energy. So you might as well shift to those that empower you. Once you realize that what you think about is the source of your experience of reality, then you'll begin to pay more attention to what you're thinking in any given moment. Many years ago, in a tremendously popular audio program called The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale taught many of us that we become what we think about all day long. Your thoughts determine whether you're being empowered or weakened, whether you're happy or sad, successful or not. Everything is a thought that you carry around with you. Happy thoughts create happy molecules. Your health is determined largely by the thoughts you have. Passionately think that you won't get a cold, and your body will react to your thoughts. Refuse to entertain thoughts of fatigue, jet lag, or headaches, and your body responds to your thoughts. Your mind tells your body to produce the drugs it needs to keep you healthy. Give someone a sugar pill and convince them that it's an anti-arthritic drug, and that person's body will react to the placebo with the increased production of anti-arthritic energies. The mind is a powerful tool in creating health. It also creates divine relationships, abundance, harmony in business, and even parking places. If your thoughts are focused on what you want to attract in your life, and you maintain that thought with the passion of an absolute intention, you'll eventually act upon that intention, because the ancestor to every single action is a thought. The most empowering thoughts you can have are those of peace, joy, love, and acceptance, and willingness. These thoughts don't create a counterforce. Powerful, joyful, loving thoughts stem from your willingness to allow the world to be as it is. Then you're in a state of inner bliss, where serenity replaces fighting. Reverence for all of life substitutes for craving, and anxiety and understanding supplants scorn. You become an optimist. Rather than seeing the glass as half empty, it's always half full. All of this is nothing more than a conscious decision on your part to be in charge of your thinking. Be aware at any given moment in your life that you always have a choice about the thoughts you allow in your mind. No one else can put a thought there. Regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in, it is your choice. Choose to replace disempowering, weakening thoughts with thoughts of a higher spiritual frequency. Don't convince yourself that it can't be done or it's easier said than done. Your mind is yours to control. You are the creator and selector of your thoughts. You can change them at will. It is your God-given inheritance, your corner of freedom that no one can take away. No one can have control of your thoughts without your consent. So choose to avoid thoughts that weaken you, and you will know true wisdom. It is your choice. And the last reading from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, Richard Carlson's book. And this is entitled, Look for the Extraordinary in the Ordinary. I heard a story about two workers who were approached by a reporter. The reporter asked the first worker, "What are you doing?" His response was to complain that he was virtually a slave, an underpaid bricklayer who spent his days wasting his time placing bricks on top of one another. The reporter asked the second worker the same question. His response, however, was quite different. "I'm the luckiest person in the world," he said. "I get to be part of important and beautiful pieces of architecture. I help turn simple pieces of brick into exquisite masterpieces." They were both right. The truth is, we see in life what we want to see. If you search for ugliness, you'll find plenty of it. If you want to find fault with other people, your career, or the world in general, you'll be able to do so. But the opposite is also true. If you look for the extraordinary in the ordinary, you can train yourself to see it. This bricklayer sees cathedrals within pieces of brick. The question is, can you? Can you see the extraordinary synchronicity that exists in our world? The perfection of the universe in action, the extraordinary beauty of nature, the incredible miracle of human life? To me, it's all a matter of intention. There is so much to be grateful for, so much to be in awe about. Life is precious and extraordinary. Put your attention on this fact, and little ordinary things will take on a whole new meaning. That's great, eh? It always boils down to what we think and how we look at things, and we've got to look at the positive and see the beauty all around us that God made for us. So I want you to have a lovely day, and I send you my love. Have a great week. Bye for now.